my goodness. All this time I thought it was recording and it wasn't recording at all. Oh, don't you hate when that happens? Oh, mercy. So what's going on? Okay. As you can see, we're on the road and we're headed out here, taking the puppies out, going to a park that I've gone to many times because it's a great place to walk the dogs. So we're headed out there today and we'll see. But mainly I wanted to talk about, Trump. And he managed to post the bond for the E. Jean Carroll case. So that means he can put things on hold for 6 months. And he's hoping against hope he can get it overturned or get the amount really lowered, etc. And I think it's just a way because he doesn't want her to get 1 penny of his money. But I don't think any of those measures are going to help him in the end. So later, hopefully, there's a signal this time in the park. Sometimes I get a signal, sometimes I don't. If I'm not online, you know there's no signal out there. But I want to read on that because, this fool thinks he can just go in and say it was unfair and you need to overturn it. He tried to get them to give him a new trial, overturn it, say I don't owe anything. I mean, he's tried everything in the book. And when none of that worked, then he actually had to ante up the money. Which, for him is heartbreaking if he actually has to ante up any of his own money. Yeah. So that's what's going on with that. The other thing that happened today was Judge Juan Merchan that is presiding over the upcoming case where he paid off Stormy Daniels. The one where he doesn't want anybody to be able to testify. Nobody should be able to testify in that. Oh my God. Giuliani said, yeah, he paid her off. It was all legal. Yeah. And then Michael Cohen, he had him do the check and paid him back and everything. He doesn't want him to be able to testify. Doesn't want Stormy Daniels to be able to testify. He doesn't want the other woman that he paid to have an affair with to testify. They all should be thrown out. None of them should be. What's nice? That's nice. If you're being prosecuted and you go in there and say, but nobody should be able to testify. Doesn't work that way, Trump. So anyway, Juan Merchan has told him that the jury is going to be anonymous again because he can't be trusted. And that the judge laid down the law and said, I'm not going to have any antics in the courtroom because there can and will be sanctions. And if you act out, you can be taken out of the courtroom and you can have your trial in absentia. Do you understand? Okay, so he's not going to put up with him, muttering under his breath loudly so the whole court can hear. Not going to have him sitting there rolling his eyes or gesturing or doing any of that other crap. He already told him, you do any of that stuff and we can have the trial without you. Okay? So he laid down the law today on that. So that's coming up. Now we know that Trump went to, and I'm so bad with names, can't remember his name. It's not coming now. The one that owns Tesla. That Fruit Loop. That's, she's got now, instead of Twitter, it's X. What? Anyway. So he's gone to him to try to play let's make a deal. Try to, get money from him. I'm sure he's trying to say, if I just get in as president, it'll be all cushy for you, etc. Just give me the money. It's no big deal for you. I need to pay the bond. I need to get into office. If I pay the bond and I stop this stuff, I can get into office. So I'm sure he's giving him all that BS speech. So he's still got to come up with the bond, the other bond, almost $500 million. But somehow I don't think he's going to go for it and give him that kind of money. So, we'll have to see what comes with that next. But then Biden's State of the Union last night, Trump is losing his mind over it. Angry Joe Biden. First it was sleepy Joe Biden. Now he's so angry and so, virulent, and he's horrible. And worst president ever. Yeah. So he's losing his mind over Biden's speech last night. Because Biden's speech was actually a speech. It wasn't a poor me saga. It wasn't a, trying to ramp up fear and hate and misogyny and all the rest of the drama. He actually has a plan for the country. And he put the Republicans in their place and told people about the immigration bill and plan he had for the border that they, wouldn't allow to happen because of Trump. He put it squarely in their laps and did a very good job of it. So, I'm here at the border. The border. See if we have any illegal aliens on board. Am I transporting illegal aliens? Yeah, no. So, we had that last night. That was great. He did a really good job. Great speech. So anyway, that's what's going on. I'm doing my other thing again today. Some carbonated beverage and my sugar-free candies with the multi-law. They are starting to help, but it's like passing glass shards. It's so painful. But hopefully this rectifies sooner than later, and I can get back to fully carnivore, although it's, I have to say, I don't really feel satisfied with it. I feel like I'm missing something. It's just the different textures and stuff that I'm missing, you know. And I just get bored with meat, and more meat. Although it works really well with my system. It's the only thing that's working. It's when I started introducing the other things into the diet again that this developed. Okay. Hold on, I gotta do the border. Border Patrol. Hello, hello. Thank you, sir. You tell them, Lily. Just kind of waved me through today. Usually they'll ask if you're a U.S. citizen. But today, just waved me through. Okay. It's really not that big of a deal. These, border patrols. We have them here, and then when I go out to Pancho Villa State Park, they have it about 15 miles coming back from the park. The park is 4 miles from the border. And all the times I've been out there, I've never seen any illegal crossings there. I've never seen anybody, So, it's always quiet out there, always pleasant. 4 miles from the border. Anyway, that's what's going on here today. When I get out there, get the puppies walked, get settled, etc. And hopefully I've got a signal, and if I do, then I will try to do a reading on how, Trump is going to do with trying to appeal the E. Jean Carroll case. But somehow, I have the feeling he's not going to do well at all. He's definitely not going to get a new trial. But we'll read the cards and just see what they have to say. So on that note, I'll go ahead and leave that here for now, and I'll see you online.